Okay. So I figured out I had my telekinetic grasp off, so I've actually got way more than 57 magic. So with that, I can get ethereal form. So that is excellent, and now I can get back to all of my previous equipment here. Just reminding myself what all that included. Yes. Yes. Change you out for you. Alright, and the ring I had was the quartz. Alright, it was this awesome belt that we had here. Defense cloak. Let's see. Alright, I believe that is everything back to how it's supposed to be. So we can finally get back to taking on this dungeon here. Alright. Oh, I didn't even look at all of this equipment. I would have had more options. Oh, it's anti-magic anyway. Alright, not gonna worry about it. I think I looked at most of this yesterday before I ended. So I'm going to there we go. Alright, so Alchemist Quest. Oof, okay, so system is going pretty slow today. So I might need to do something about that to improve it. Not sure. Okay, so this is the route we're taking. Alright, so there's a saw butcher that could be a bit scary. Cursed bear that will target me, so that one's not too bad. Alright, so dealing with a couple more cursed here. Alright. Impale this one and then freeze it. Let's see, so okay, unfortunately the doomed caught sight of me, so that's pretty bad. Wow. I don't even know what killed it. Oh, I killed it? Alright. You know what? That's fair. I didn't even know that was something that could happen. So I'm glad that it was only an alchemist. If I hadn't gotten tinkers, I might have considered possibly getting the gems tree, because that one's very good, but it seems pretty unnecessary now because I've just gotten the best one that there is in tinkers, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that on any sort of like summoner or anything like that. So usually the thing that messes me up with all of that stuff is what is it? Whenever you start getting clones of yourself, because a lot of times the characters that I play, the only thing that can really do a lot of damage to me is me. So when that happens, I'm in a bad spot. Boss should be on this floor somewhere. Yep, we got a newsomancer. Okay. Yeah, it's doing some pretty good damage to me. And it's just... Oh, it's in range of my impale. Nice. Alright, get a heal. Get my shield up. Freeze everything. Alright, and then get away. Ah. Alright, so almost got the level up too, which would be nice. Alright, so we found the boss. Freezing, stunning. Lose our penalty. Not let it blight me. If he's gonna run, he's gotta fight another one of me. Guess I'll teleport over. And cool. let's see. Using that one. Oh, I need to find out what tinkers I have and what I need for them. Alright, so teleport immune would be so big right now. Chemistry 3 is a lot. I never put that much into it. If there were other things that used it, sure, but I don't think that's worth it. Let's see. Okay, and unfortunately this one is mechanical. I had a feeling, but I was hoping it wouldn't be. I gotta remember to put points into this as well. But that'll do for that. Alright, and yeah, more into my charge shield. Did you end up getting to the master, or did you lose your last life there? Okay, good to know. Lightning coil might actually be good. Nope, too much electricity. Okay. All right. I forget what the exact unlock is. I don't think that it's to that degree. Okay, yeah, I'm remembering. So a little before you fight Aaron the Sun Paladin, there's this area where you're freeing the kind of imprisoned orc tribes, and if you do that, I think that one's, if you do that with like 3 different characters, you get some unlocks. I don't know, it's been a while since I've actually gotten those unlocks, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. I always just looked at the wiki. Alright, let's get the unlife belt going. I think that was the way that you unlocked it. Alright. Alright, that's too tedious. Yeah, whenever I first started playing, um, a lot of what I was doing, I wasn't really playing to beat the game. I was just trying to play around with the different races and classes that were in it, and try to get them all unlocked, and try to get like a lot of the achievements too. So that really kind of carried me through for quite a while. Oh jeez. Okay. Get away from that. Alright, so we've got a necromancer that's just out of reach. Yeah, some of the unlocks are pretty fun. Some of them are things to where I've done them once and then I'll never do them again. So like the Shadow Crypt, I think that was one where I did my one time with it and now I'll never have to do it again. I think Temporal Warden is another one of those that I went through that dungeon, and now anytime for any of my other playthroughs, I just skip it. Not because it's bad, it's just, I don't know, it seems pretty unnecessary. Alright, which race? Shadow Crypt? Oh, Shadow Crypt. So that's an area where you get, let's see, what is that one? I think that one was like Doomed or something. Or it might have been one of the what's the one that isn't Reaver? It might have been that one. Yeah. Kill your shadow. Which, that one, if you basically unequip all your gear before you go into it, it's actually not bad, but it's tedious, so I'd never actually bother. Corruptor, that's, yep, Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Alright, so, oh no, are you an Oozamancer? Oozamancer Marauder. Well, that's a mean combo. Alright, get you stunned. Oh, I didn't have all my stuff up. That explains it. Alright. And get you some friends. Alright, and maybe some more friends. Alright, so that Fairling could do a lot of damage to me by accident. So, get away from it. we go. Alright, yep, it is still alive. I had a feeling it would be. Alright. So, unfortunately, the awesome shield that the Fairling gets, this Oozomancer didn't break it. That would have done a ton of damage if it had. Man, I can't wait to get blind immune. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Alright, there we go. So yeah, that was annoying, but not so bad. And anytime that the enemies are uniques or rand bosses and they're only annoying, they're not, you know, crap your pants, means you're doing well. This character's not been bad. I don't know about this dungeon though, or this vault. Sometimes at the end of these, there are going to be some really nasty enemies. Yeah, it really can be. Let's see, did I get anything good? I haven't played much of the Infinite Dungeon. I don't know, just the idea that no matter what you do, there's just no end to it. I could see where it could be pretty fun for something like Possessor or Adventure, but I don't know. Level 200? Wow. But hey, if you were playing a Possessor, you could have possessed something that was level 200. That's pretty cool. Alright. Honestly, I don't think this one's too bad. I was definitely expecting worse. Yeah, I was watching, this was a bit ago, but somebody was streaming, Possessor, where they were playing on Madness, and it's like, oh wow. At that point, it's just there's no fun in the game at all whatsoever. Right. Let's see. tool. So the thing with Madness is everything is such a higher level, but there's the really bad thing about it is, you know how usually whenever you're playing, things only start attacking you after they've come in sight of you? Well, in Madness, they will actually hunt you down. So it's not only is everything so much stronger, but you've essentially aggroed everything. I don't remember the details on it, whether you get kind of a brief window where they haven't, and then once you come within 15 proximity, like radius or whatever, then they aggro. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, at least on Insane, it's still a game, whereas with Madness, it's there just to just to be annoying. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way that you could really do those. I mean, there are some builds where people have done it, and Possessor is one that actually scales pretty well, just because of the way that that class can take over all of those super hard things. So that one seems like one of the better options. And then Adventure, because you just have so many options available to get super overpowered. But other than those two, Archmage I know is one that has, but kind of crazy. Like, the amount of time and effort it takes to actually do that is just nuts. Alright, it's actually a pretty good robe. Robe of Force is good, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Ooh. Like, that's like... Those are some good stats that this has, but that fear immunity, unless I had, like, some really good gear that offset that, I'll keep it, but that just seems like I'm begging to be killed by a clone of myself. One of my nightmares. Yeah, Solipsist is pretty fun. That was one of those where I just kind of started playing and not really with much of a plan, and it worked out really well. Yeah. Alright, well, I got my squid ink, which was really my priority. I'm a bit worried about all of the crazy horrors that I would be fighting if I went to the next level. So I'm going to save that for later. What do you mean what happened to the Stone Warden class? not be entering that crypt. Okay, so what happened was the Stone Warden used to be a donators only class, and for whatever reason that was changed. So now there's an actual unlock method for it. So I think that if you have a dwarf that has so many different talents in both magic and nature. Yeah, yeah. So, Possessor became the new donator exclusive class after that change was made. Which I think makes sense because Stone Warden is a pretty underwhelming class. I really like the idea behind it, but shields are just so bad. Yeah, like, I think a part of me knew that shields were bad, but I never really understood just how bad until I was working on getting my Stone Warden win, and what I ended up doing was basically copying the way that somebody else had beaten the game, which was to not use shields at all or any of the shield talents. So just using all of the like earth mage stuff. And whenever I did that, I won basically on my first try. So, alright. This thing is actually tough. Yeah, okay, so I have a feeling that I'm dealing with a skirmisher. This feels very skirmisher. And apparently it is to my left. Okay. Well, good thing I'm pretty tanky. Yeah, that's the one that pulls enemies in and then starts doing that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I've never actually like tried winning based off of strangulation, except maybe in like sandworm tunnels slightly if something like collapses on the enemy. Oh, geez. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. So you are a Corruptor Bulwark. That's actually kind of interesting. Alright, I will have him deal with my minion. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so now I can actually get over there. Sure. Well, do you and then you. Alright. When in doubt, freeze. Okay. Alright. This thing is so annoying. But yeah, so one of the really messed up things with shields that I didn't realize well, something I can do right now, even though I'm encumbered, is I can just swap with my spider here. And hopefully this impale kills him. There we go. But yeah, something I never knew about. Oh, so this shield that I had, it was one of these Randart ones, and it was tier 5. I've been looking for one for most of the game whenever I was playing Bulwark. So I finally get one. I'm super excited, and I'm going to re-roll it. I was playing anti-magic Bulwark, and whenever I do, it says that there's only 2 egos, not 3 for me to roll, and that neither of the egos that I'm re-rolling actually has arcane to it. So basically what happened was there was like a 3rd ego that it wouldn't let me re-roll because that's how just weird shields are. Like, I was already pretty powerful, so it didn't matter so much, but it was still very annoying. Oh, there's a Dreadmaster around. Guess it's... Nope, there it is. Hopefully it comes find me. Alright, guess I'll have to find it. There we go. Yeah, you can always tell when you don't have much see invisible or much accuracy, because those things are super high defense. Alright, what is that? Oh, no. Oh, it must be a rogue. Shadowblade? No, oh, right. It's a rogue mage. That makes sense. Alright, and Gunslinger. Sure. The saws are annoying. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Alright. Alchemist. Okay, you shouldn't be too bad. I think I'll go ahead and spend some points. I've almost got Cunning maxed, so that's good. With this, I can do Kinetic Stabilizer. I should probably double check that before I commit to it. If there was anything more pressing. Let's see. It's probably going to be that. Yeah. How much Stralite? There's 3 Stralite. Okay. Alright, and yeah. Alright, what are you? Unique Sun Paladin Side Shot. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oh, and I already used up all of my movement. Okay. Luckily, I'm fairly quick. I might as well spin this as well. Let's see. Sure. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Cool, good. Next we are going to, there we go. Alright. Get it frozen, get it stunned. Easy. Alright. Cinder Feet. I mean, it's pretty cool, but Frost Tread's better. Alright. I forget what Alchemist Helper actually gives. Acid, Fire, Nature, Blight. Okay, so not useful for this character. writhing one. Alright, and what we'll do, freeze, impale, sure, stun, easy. Alright, so nothing in there. Alright, anything that I want. It's nice that it's giving me a lot of ingredients for things. So like there's always more strawlight around the corner. Alright. Oh, and I forgot to turn in my ingredients for the 2 extra generic points. I'll do that now. And I also need to get the kinetic stabilizer. Like I made it, but I didn't equip it. Okay. And I think this time I have my Cloak of Deception on. Yep. Okay. Probably should have taken that off a bit earlier, but... Alright. Let's hope this doesn't make us lose out on... Alright. Dearth. Excellent. Okay. So that was the best case scenario there. And now we can't be teleported. Excellent. Let's see. So at some point what I'm gonna do, it might be whenever I get to level 34, but I'm gonna get rid of the shatter and start using 2 injectors. So I think I'm gonna wait until I get another category point to spend on that. Did I get anything else that I need right now though? I don't think so. Alright, so I was considering Quick as Thought, maxing that. Also Weapons Mastery. Another point into Thick Skin would also be pretty good. But I don't know if it's as needed now that I have Ethereal Form as it was. Ghoulish Leap. I probably should have more points into it. Yeah, okay. Okay, so back to the complex. Unfortunately, it looks like I didn't get the ogre dungeon. That place gives really good XP. I think after this level, I might do the Bearscape. That seems like a good idea. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there is a vault in here with the living weapons. That's usually what that means. Especially if you have just entered a place and that's the first thing you see. Okay. Alright. Get over here. There we go. Okay. I do like that the ghouls come straight for me. Especially since I don't want to be coming to them. Alright. So... you... Okay. There we go. Got one of the salves. Alright, wait for you to catch up. Good. Easy. But yeah, I'm not sure what level I will end this place at, assuming I survive and whatnot. It's looking pretty good right now, but things can change just so quickly. And since it is a long game, you have to not lose track of what you're doing. And pay attention throughout. Which isn't so bad if you're dealing with a game that's shorter, but no, this is a long one. Alright. Alright. Well, looks like there's the entrance to that vault. There we go. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I think it's very interesting because if you look at Embers, Embers is a much shorter game, and the pace of it is something that I actually really like about it, but on the other hand, I feel like it's so much harder because of it, because you have so many less chances to get the things that you need in order to win with it. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think that there's probably at least one pride too many. You could even argue that there's more than that. But, yeah, what am I dealing with? Okay. There we go. Yeah, I tend to divide things up more into early, mid, late game. So everything after the tier 1 dungeons I kind of consider mid game, and then probably around the time that you've actually gotten back from the Far East, that's whenever I start considering it late game. Okay. Alright, there we go. Stubborn. Ooh, I got crystal plating. Okay. Alright, so I think for that, I need more into Smith. Yeah, 2 more points. That one's worth it, though. Okay. Alright, I'll pop you and you. Alright. Sure. Okay, so everything's dead. Alright. Stormfront. It could be good for us. It might not be. I don't know. This dungeon, or this vault, can be pretty dangerous. Especially since you can't teleport within here. So I have my Ghoulish Leap, but that's it. That's my only movement option. If I had Rocket Boots, which I can't get right now. This one right here. Yeah. I don't know. I might do this room first. Alright, so I will Alright. Yeah. I don't know. I think I can do it. So start with freezing them. Get rid of the confusion. Hit that. Okay. Freeze them. Stun him. And I think that one's a pin. Yeah, he's not looking so good. Alright, so now I just have to deal with this white here. And I think I'm going to let some minions help out with it. Alright. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Alright. Wow, it's a tier 2. And this one's a tier 3. Wait, seriously? Huh. I didn't realize that that was the base power for it. Huh. Actually, pin immunity and knockback immunity wouldn't be so bad. Losing out on the armor penetration and the willpower sucks. Physical penetration too. This weapon hits. I'm gonna test this out a bit. Take a step toward him. Okay, so we are going to try this. Alright, and I'm encumbered. That's why I can't use it right now. But if I were to clear out some of my junk here. Okay. Okay, I can probably get rid of that one. Okay. So can I use this? Interesting. Okay. So it won't let me because for my main hand here, that's not what I have. So if I wanted to, what I could do is equip this in my main set. I don't know that that would really be much of an improvement, though. It would give me Fearless Cleave, though, which is a good thing for this class here. Alright, what is this one? Archmage Cursed. Yeah. Yeah, you're very correct on that. If I hadn't found this Randart T5 though, I'd probably be doing that, but this one's really good. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Alright, so I can hit it. That's good. Alright, and now we are cleansing you, freezing, and I think cloning. Cloning seems like a good idea here. Okay. Oh, and I hadn't done those. That was a mistake. Okay. So... Alright, we're gonna run. Alright, and how is this thing looking? It is fine. Okay. That's okay. This is a good spot. Okay. Alright. So... let's go ahead and freeze it. And... I think I am going to get some spiders going and also get out of the way. Oh. Didn't realize I'd missed that one. Kind of wishing I had my Fearless Cleave right now, and that did a lot of damage. Okay. I need to put another point into realign as well. Okay. Alright, I think I found it. Or it found me. Oh. that's not good. Okay. That's a mental. Okay. Okay, and guess you. Okay. That's fine. Okay. And we're going to freeze all of them now. Good. Wow, this thing has not really taken much damage though, huh? That's pretty scary. It has a lot of debuffs though, so I guess that makes sense. Okay. Get rid of that. And this should kill. But it didn't. Okay. Man, Fearless Cleave right now. There we go. So I don't think that I was really in too much danger throughout that fight. It was pretty annoying. That thing was very tanky. Alright. No. Kind of cool, but also no. Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of you. Alright, that should be everything. Unless there's another one of those stabs around here. Doesn't look like it. Guess I'll go ahead and do this. Alright. Alright. I can never actually remember what the reward is for doing this one, but since it's free, there's really no point in not. It doesn't do an unlocked. Because Solipsist isn't one that is exclusive to forbidden cults. I'm glad they got rid of the Dreamscape. That thing was so annoying. I never understood how it worked. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one. So I didn't understand how that one worked. So whenever I did that for the first time, like I was trying to get the unlock, but I did it in the way that it can like completely kill you, and I didn't realize it, so I had a good character just die just because I didn't know. I didn't... No, Cultist is the other book. I don't think you get any unlock for doing this one. You just get a selection of some upgrades, like crit chance, defense, something like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like a lot of the style of Forbidden Cults. It's kind of subtle upgrades in a lot of ways, but the stuff that is unique to it is like really cool and interesting. I think it's a lot better than Ashes of Urok. That one's probably my least favorite of the DLC. Embers is hard to gauge just because it's such its own thing. Like, it's halfway a sequel and halfway not. So Embers is probably my favorite and the best. But also, I don't know, I feel like it probably also needs the most TLC. And it's not really getting it. Yeah. Yeah, and something that's cool with the different DLC in the game is it's not like any of it is anything that wasn't already there. It's just expanding on things that were already in the base game. Alright, I feel like I'm running out of map here. Yeah, I've got a pretty primitive mind here. Alright, this could be bad. It wasn't. I think at this point, if I can just find the exit, I'll use it, but not super lucky on that. But yeah, this DLC, it's very Lovecraftian type, which is generally a fun space to play in. Alright, I don't think they do fire. Hey, cool. Any other grubs? There you are. Yeah. Yeah, it is a weird turn to take them. Honestly, most of the space stuff within this comes across as odd to me. Like with the dwarves and the Drim. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't quite gel for me. Alright. Cool. Gather enough food, go back home. Cool. Hopefully I can. I mean, I don't know. It's not so much suspension of disbelief because it's not like it's all that different, really. But the big thing is that it feels like a genre shift. And it's in a way that is not super consistent. Like, Star Wars is a blend of fantasy and sci-fi, and it does it really well. Dune, the same thing. But Tales of Maj'Eyal, it's not much of a blend of the two. It is a fantasy game, and occasionally it will have these elements to them that are sci-fi, but they feel, because it's only really that for the most part that has that sci-fi, or yeah, that sci-fi element, it just doesn't quite feel like it fits. Alright, I'm guessing the exit was here, because I've basically explored everywhere else. There's a lot of fire around. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I go in the wrong area? I think I got myself lost. No, okay. Alright, hopefully I can at least find out. I would be mad if they're just camping on the exit. Let's see if they are. Doesn't look like it. I was probably closer to the fire than I should have been. Alright. Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like it is from what's been shown of it. Am I blind? I have not seen where the exit is. Alright. Maybe. Oh, yeah, you are right. Good call. Alright. There's no reason to kill these. But they're here. So I guess I'll do it. Alright, what do we want? Defense sounds cool. Cunning sounds cool. Permanent movement speed's not bad. I've already got movement speed though. And I can always put another point into skate as well. I don't think I want dex. So it's between defense and cunning. Yeah, I mean, that is a fair point. Yeah. Yeah, and also, I think that my second prodigy, assuming that I don't die before then, but I think that's probably going to be Master of Disaster. So I think I'm going to get it. I've already got pretty good defense too with 66, and I think once I have maxed these two, what I'm going to do is start pumping up dex to increase my defense that much more. So I think that'll be fine. All right. All right. Yeah, I think I'm good. All right, there's actually quite a bit here. It looks like a fair number of... All right, Necro, Cultists, Shadowblade, Gunslinger, Okay, so some of these look worse than others. So you can come find me. I guess I didn't aggro you. So in order to ensure that, there we go. All right. If you want to fight me, you gotta come find me. All right, there we go. So get that going first. All right, and freeze, done. Good. All right, so it should get up to level 28 here. That was... Okay. Yeah. Alright, so... what we're gonna do... get you, and then we're going to get super far away. As far away as we can get. And I think I'll go ahead and spawn in one of you. Good. Okay, so my entropy is over. And good, I got mental stimulator. That'll need electricity, that's fine. I was planning on getting that anyway. Okay, so you, excellent. All right, not so bad. All right, Necromancer and Cultist. So the Cultist is really what I need to worry about. That thing messed me up pretty bad. Yeah, cultist is weird because it's either one where it's like, oh, this was absolutely a joke, um, to like defeat, to, oh man, that thing just really killed me. Okay. Like there's no in between with it. There you are. Alright, so most of my stuff is looking pretty okay though. And it's kind of keeping its distance, so yeah, my cultist win, um, I don't know what it was, but I could barely ever get that thing to actually spawn. I must have not been kitted out right, or just whatever order I was doing things in wasn't how it wanted. It was weird. Alright, so if I want this thing to die, I need to kill it quickly. So you and do our classic freeze, stun, and now it's dead. So as long as you can kill it before it gets to do all of its crazy debuffs, not too bad. Yeah, like, it's powerful once it gets going, but I don't know that it's really worth it. I didn't even really try to do much with it. That was probably unnecessary. But a lot of times with that cultist too, I was killing things too quickly for it to actually spawn. So occasionally there would be something that was actually strong enough to survive, and then it would come in useful. But well, the thing with cultist 2 is just it's not tanky at all, whereas writhing 1 is, and I think that makes a huge difference. Are you talking about your entropy or actually your insanity? Alright, we know what we're doing for next point. So with insanity, I never really noticed anything other than it kind of works the way that yeah, I never paid attention to that side of it. So it was just getting enough insanity to where I could use my stronger attacks. I'm sure that there was some effect that was going on behind the scenes that was changing my damage, but I don't know. I never actually paid much attention to it, and it worked out fine. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's easy to kind of fixate on one thing, and it turns out that you're kind of like that isn't necessary. So, like, for Alchemist, right? If you're trying to beat it using your golem, you are focusing on the wrong thing. And as soon as you start focusing on doing like bombs and elemental damage, that's when the class really like starts to show what it can actually do. Yeah, that's the first talent in that one like generic tree, right? The one that eventually gives like chaos orbs and whatnot. Is that what you're talking about? Alright, let's get you frozen. Get a friend going. Yeah. Yeah, for that one, I tend to... Okay. What exactly are you? You are a Shadow Blade. The old rival's back at it again. Alright, I'm gonna get that going. Good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what most people do, because you get Alchemist unlocked like right away. So, and it's appealing to just be like, oh, well, it can't kill me if, like, the enemies can't kill me because I'm hiding behind my golem. But the golem damage is just so pathetic that it never actually works out the way that you think it will. Alright, so I wanted Razor's Edge. Alright. Yup. Alright, how much? Yeah. Alright, so I've got a lot of Dwarven Steel, so that's good. This will do until I can eventually get Crystal Edge. Honestly, I think Channel Staff isn't as bad as people think. The thing about it is that you have to really stack your element and pump up not just the Channel Staff, but also the Staff Mastery too. So whenever you have both of those, it's not going to be your primary damage, but for the turns in between your bombs, I don't think it's quite that bad. I think we can get to... Ah, dang, okay. Another cultist. So what I'm gonna do is get around this corner right here. And then yeah, okay. It'll have to walk a long way to... Oh, right. I think if you're, like, out of its vision, it just kind of ends. Alright, so unique Marauder Cultist. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do... Let's start with getting clone up. Okay. Okay. Alright. So yeah, if your damage isn't very good, cultists can be a real big issue. And even if your damage is good, it can sometimes be annoying to engage with them. So no vaults on this level. Yeah. Yeah, actually, whenever I was playing my Wanderer, so the two big trees that I had for that was Worm That Walks and Scourge Drake. And I hadn't really put much thought up to that point about just kind of the difficulty in gaining insanity for all of the different talents that I would want to use. So it was pretty interesting figuring that out. And I basically had to start like building my character toward gaining insanity so that I could use a lot of the better options available. Alright, so there's some stuff to deal with here, but honestly not terrible. At least not that I'm seeing. Alright. Oh, hello there. Mana coil. That and a sapphire, and we could basically call it GG for any caster class. Oh. Didn't see you. Yeah, I'm playing a bit quicker now, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Alright, has seen us. Is dead. Oh. Could have done that better, but didn't matter. I can remember next level what I need to put a point in is realign. Dead. Yeah, get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how much XP the boss gives here. Project Z or whatever it's called. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling that was it. Subject Z, yeah. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do okay. And I think I might have... No. I don't think it's mad at me. Oh, I'm not wearing my Cloak of Deception. Yeah, it's probably gonna die. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, it does not like me. I wonder if I put it on, if it would be cool. I don't think I damaged it. I might have damaged it. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, we're buds. It's probably gonna die, but likes me now. Alright, where'd you go? Alright. Alright, what is the radius on you? It is 4, and you are 5 away. Nice. Okay. Cool. Look, I know I might have looked like some freakish zombie, but I give off a bad first impression. Once you get to know me, once you get to know the real me and how awesome this cloak looks, I think you'll find I'm a pretty okay guy. I didn't actually know if that was gonna work. I'm that's pretty funny. All right, let's see. Yeah. I don't know if I trust him, but that's a really nice cloak. Wow. Wow, look at the accuracy on this. This is actually pretty good gloves. I mean, this I like for the stats, but basically nothing else. I don't know. I haven't made a decision on that. I think I kind of want gloves that are just so much better than the ones I have that I can't keep these on. Alright, so I think next should probably be the old Bearscape. And that should get us some good tinker recipes as well. In addition to all the Voraton. Now I haven't done the Bearscape on Insane before, so I'm hoping, like, I know that it's filled with rares, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's also now filled with a bunch of uniques and rand bosses, which if it is, it might actually be better as far as XP and equipment and everything, so might be a good thing. Alright, so we do have a unique first thing we see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem. I should track to see if there's actually anything over here. Alright, so we got a bulwark over there. Yeah, I really like how I can just be sleeping and I'm still basically attacking because it doesn't care that I'm asleep. That is pretty sweet. Alright, so we're getting some Voraton going. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I probably should be tracking more. You know, the thing about tracking is that you have to actually be paying attention to what it is that you find in order for it to help. Of course, I'm strong enough, I might be able to, even only being able to attack half the time, kill most of what I'm up against, because the telekinetically wielded weapon, it's not affected by it, as far as I can tell. And I'm almost to level 30, which will open up new options in the Tinker Shop. I should run away. Alright, so now we run 2. But yeah, even if this Mindslayer doesn't make it all the way, it's been a lot of fun. It's been so long since I've actually gotten to play one. It's always the difficult classes that you have to play over and over again because they're so much more difficult and have to scrape by to pull off a win. Alright, so I do keep finding times where it'd be so nice to Fearless Cleave, though. Alright, I wanted Realign. That's what I said I was going to get. Probably Electricity next. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it's actually all that bad. The rares and new uniques here. Like, it's only this one so far. All the others have been rares. I'm gonna hope this one doesn't really mess me up, though. Yeah. Yeah, Berserker is another one of those classes that is kind of on the docket for trying to get a win within like the first batch. I don't know that I have it as super high priority. Like, it's all very arbitrary as to what I think would be the easiest thing to win with. But yeah, the other day I was not even really paying attention and started up a Halfling Berserker run. It was the first one that first Berserker I'd played in a long time, and I'd forgotten just how easy they are to play. You don't have to really read much to try to figure out, oh, what does this skill do? What does it actually do? No, just hit stuff, move closer to it, pump con. Yeah, it's the simplicity of it is very refreshing. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I don't think that the mobility is such a bad drawback just because of Fearless Cleave. Like, that move is just good enough that I don't think it's actually all that bad for mobility. Plus, you get rush too, so rush to get in close, and then if anything's trying to run away from you, you can keep hitting it each turn. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I doubt that I'm ever gonna need this amount of stats for anything, but I guess I'll keep it. Yeah. Oh, you for your berserker, you take the one rush prodigy. Let's see. Oh, I thought these were gloves at first. I was comparing them to sludge grip. It's like, oh, they're about the same. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt whenever I finally got my bulwark up and running of the one talent that whenever you kill something, if it's maxed out, you get like crazy high speed, so you're going straight from there over to the next one. It's not as satisfying as what you're saying with that rush prodigy, but it's at least somewhat similar. I am at the point where crit multiplier is starting to become something I want to watch out for. I don't know that I'm ready to get rid of frost treads yet. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, pretty much. I actually like how there's like a progression, so we've got big, medium, little, and they're all kitted out. Alright, so we got an Oozomancer unique summoner. That could be an issue. And I don't want to aggro a bunch of other things too. Alright. Let's start by giving him something to hit. And I was just thinking that probably aggroed a bunch of new stuff. So that part's unfortunate. Okay. You are actually pretty tanky. Okay. So it lost sight of me. Alright, so now it's gonna follow me. That's pretty cool. Alright, and if we can avoid the rime bark, that's good. Alright, cleanse that. Speed up. Freezing. I think I'm gonna try freezing again. Good. Impaling. Let's do that. Speed up. Cool. Good. One of the nice things is that despite having runes and everything, I don't have any mana or any actual like magic like mana or positive negative energy, any of those. So it does make it to where all of this anti-magic stuff doesn't do nearly as much damage as it would if I had. Alright. There we go. All right. So yeah, hopefully we get to level 30 off of this. Still looking for Iron Grip and Grounding Strap. Grounding Strap would free me up for taking some better rings. Probably a better amulet as well. Alright, so yeah, I think I can get to level 30 from this stage. Looks like it could go that way. Alright. Or not this stage, but this whole thing. Oh, yeah, so at the very start of this one, I did go with ethereal form. And it's definitely helped a lot. It's the big reason that like I haven't been having real issues with damage or anything. Ooh, this is nice. That is nice. Alright, that's a good upgrade. Yeah, so I telekinetically wielded an onyx and then changed up my gear. I actually didn't have Beyond the Flesh here active, so I couldn't figure out why I didn't have anything happening. And then as soon as I did that, I was like way over the cap for magic. Yeah, because I tried doing that off camera. Or I just made sure that I had enough stats to do it. And it's like, oh, okay, perfect. And then I come back to it and it's like, I have nowhere near. How did I do this the other day? Alright, so we've got Cursed Summoner. Alright, so a little scarier here, but Okay, a little more scary here. Okay. Boy, they are just ragdolling me around, huh? Okay. That'll work. I didn't realize I was immobile, too. Well. Very well. Okay, so... let's see. So yeah, that was a kind of scary corner there. And even despite it, I didn't have much trouble with it, so in a good spot. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna check the cluster of trees up here. Okay, it says there's nothing. Yeah, okay. No, that's not as good. Alright, that's a pretty major damage boost right there. So we're definitely going to take it. I'd also like a better dagger. Like the one I have is really good. Oh, yeah, I see. There we go. The one we have is really good for early game, but we're well within the mid game now. Oh yeah, I forgot that one was really good. This one's good though. That one is good. That one has some cool stuff, but I don't think so. Well, it's definitely a better pick than this one. Alright. Oh, and... detach. There we go. Good defense. I'm up to 75 defense. Oh, found the boss. And he is a temporal warden. Ah, interesting. Well, he's dead. Alright. Yeah, get rid of you. And you. Probably you as well. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, I probably won't get to level 30 unless there's just some really powerful bears here. Try. Alright, what are you? Wormic Berserker. That's kind of a cool combo. Alright, and you... Oh. Get rid of that. Move you over. Alright, freeze, stun, freeze again, improve my speed, impale, get rid of confuse, you, get a buddy, easy. That was pretty good XP. So yeah, once I clear this dungeon, if I'm level 30, I'm going to do some shopping. If not, oh, that's a shame. I thought that would work. Oh well. But yeah, if I get the level up, I'm gonna do one thing. But I'm probably close to ending for the day. So yeah, I think I'd need a couple more. Alright, that actually did a lot. That's what I get for not paying attention to the counter-strike. Cool. Alright, and to increase that. Good. Sure. Yeah, I'm not getting a level up. That's a shame. Well, I think what I'm gonna do whenever I get back to playing this, probably tomorrow, there we go, is to go back to the Lake of Nur so that I can finally get my Cloak of Deception upgrade. Yeah. Alright. That's not very good, but we'll hang on to it. Okay. Plus 17 crit multiplier. That's pretty good. No, we don't want that. Alright, so what do we have here? Okay, so I do have enough bilberry that I could get all of those. I don't have any rich stingers yet. That'll take a while. Next, at level 31, put a point into Smith for crystal plating. So, lots more to come. But I am going to go ahead and end for today. So, thanks for hanging out.